Buddy, you look like you should join my alpha male boot camp. I'll give you a discount. I'll let you join for $15,000. Murder, suicide. So the rumors, what do you mean the rumors were true? You saw a news article. Do you live around here? No, I just come to this park to like be weird. Kindly tell me why you suddenly appeared before me. Yo, this guy has all the best pickup techniques. He's already negging her from the start. It's a zombie. No! Yo, look at his aura walk. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on with Urban Myth Dissolution Center. In the last video, we got kind of mogged by some like weird dude in a park into revealing like our secret investigative like superpower. We're also investigating like a ghost lady that just might be this lady in disguise. So there's a lot of things going on. Hello. My, this apartment has grown on you, hasn't it? What? A bit more about the incident. So a lady killed her husband for allegedly cheating. I say allegedly because the guy has not gone through the court of public opinions just yet. About the murder-suicide in room 104, is there anything you haven't told us yet? Actually, the guy has only been in the court of public opinions. We're in a bit of a hurry and information would help. I think I've told you most of it. Oh yes, did I mention what happened after the incident? I don't think you did. There was a lot going on after the incident too, you know. The bodies, yes. Oh yeah, this lady is like creepy and like videotaped a murder happening. And she was like, yes, interesting. The woman had next of kin come fetch her, but the man didn't have anyone. The owner was running around trying to find someone to take care of it. It seemed he was cremated incognito in the end. Humph. What a fun fact. I heard from the park keeper. The murdered man was often seen in the park alongside the woman he cheated with. Ah yes, the blonde named Mari. Remember because I heard the woman shouting her name the day before the murder. Like, who is this Mari? Humph. The woman from room 104 would never forgive that Mari girl. Well, yeah. But even less the cheating man. I mean, that is true. She literally killed him. It's kind of hard to forgive him after that. That's why she's still obsessed with room 104. Miwako Yotsuya, the ghost of room 104. Why is she appearing at this apartment right now? Miwako Yotsuya, you said? Are you sure that's the right name? If you say so, I guess. So you wanted to know why the ghost appears. The woman's obsessed, of course, won't ever forgive him. Ah, I forgot this lady's name. She said I was gonna forget her name and she was right. She can't forgive him. But the current resident has nothing to do with that. That's because it's a guy. Yeah, it's a guy resident. The guyness of him might have incited her to remember her ghostly deeds. Who knows, Mushroom Head might go mush soon enough. I say with a posed look. The woman from room 104 probably thinks her cheating boyfriend is still living there. Is that even? That's why she keeps showing up. Gather clues about the ghost, okay. Hey, Jazzy. Got anything for me? How are you feeling? I'm okay at least so far. What do you think? Jasmine, any advice for me? As I said, keep thinking about you getting jumped in the park last night. The ghost, who would be Miwako Yotsuya, seen near the apartment entrance but now suddenly shows up in the park. Good point there. I don't think that was her. Maybe there's a reason it needed to be in the park. Might want to check on that along with the scratches. Understood. It might have also been her because she knew about the guy. He had him bring along his mistress with him to the park. So the ghost might be tied to that place through the memory of her cheating boyfriend. How should we go about the investigation? For clues leading to Miwako Yotsuya, first check that park from yesterday. Also, digging a bit deeper into this room, sorry. And also the dead ex-resident. Might tell you why the ghost is appearing or something. Understood. Okay, please no more social media searching at the very least. Observe. Looks like a computer for streaming and editing. Kinoko-san's workstation. It's amazing how he gathers all those fans with just one computer. I know, right? We're next of kin. Oh, the power is on. Maybe it's rendering a video? Filmed in a forest? Oh no! No, not the forest videos! You're gonna have to send a freaking canned apology response, Kinoko. Wow, you can check the rendering video and fast forward. He's through the forest, looks like the park across the road. Was that me at the end? Ah, looks like the rendering's finished. Interesting. So you were stalking me, Kinako. Thank you for yesterday. How have you been? Feeling well? Well, the video on the PC. Here's the thing. I think that this guy is faking the ghost videos and some lady is pretending to be the ghost for him. Thank you for helping me last night. If you hadn't been there, it's nothing. I did involve you even though it was for the channel. I didn't do much, of course. Anyway, are you okay? Were you hurt? Well, I have a scratch on my ankle. Oh no! Let me videotape it! For my stream, of course. Isn't that scratch from Bloody Mary? You think so too? So the ghost we've summoned wasn't a random spirit, it was Bloody Mary herself. Mind if I film your scratch a bit? You'll look into it for us? Yes, please. Don't let him videotape your ankle, lady. Be a fine, upstanding Victorian woman. About yesterday's ghost. I know, I keep thinking about the same. You're wondering why it appeared in the park, not near this room's doorway. That's right. Thinking, yes. I also have to explain that I'm thinking when I think. Maybe Bloody Mary had a change of heart. Thinking of an excuse, were we, huh? What do you mean? This kind of spiritual entity is said to act in a way that tells people it's here. And this Bloody Mary is starting to move away from this room. What could this mean? Kinuka-san, what should I do? Zammy, why do you believe every single person? You know what? The world is simpler for people like Zammy. Maybe it's better to be like them. I don't have a read on this one. Let me think it over. Let me come up with a good excuse. The video on the PC. I didn't know video editing was this hard. Splicing various scenes, checking and rendering. Well, yes, content creation is not a piece of cake. I know, right? That's why all y'all should like, subscribe, and comment. Because it's really tough work, man. The strain said the rendering was done earlier. Huh? Did you see it? Did you perhaps? The video showed someone walking around a forest. I was in the frame at the end. Could you make sure to cut that part out? Yeah, but think about the views, Zammy. Oh, really? You were in frame? Silly me. Why are you sweating? I'll take care of that. Oh no, this guy got a crush on me. Now he's checking me out in the forest. Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. Yeah, my lawyers might be too after I get a restraining order on you. Okay, I bet you have more questions for me, right? I do not. You got lied to. Okay, so why did the ghost actions change? Let's think about why the ghost changed their behavior. Ghost change of heart scratches people. And scratched my leg. Kineko-san thinks the ghost has had a change of heart. Ugh, I'm so confused. One thing Kineko-san mentioned was your ankle. On stream, was that spiritual entities try to compel people to acknowledge their existence. That's right, which would mean that Bloody Mary is trying to tell someone that she exists. Who among the people around might be able to notice her? Oh wait, that's me. Maybe I myself became the ghost target because I have the clairvoyance power. Let's go. Maybe I myself became the ghost target. That's where we are, right? I have been scratched too. What should I do? I wonder if Kineko-san could help me. Lady, you're gonna need to get freaking a ghost rabies shot. You don't know where those ghost nails have been? By the way, did you know that you can get rabies from the nails of like animals? Not because the rabies virus is on the nails, on the claws, but because the animals lick their claws, and that means that the rabies virus could be on it when they scratch you. Pretty interesting. Okay. Oh my god, look at him go. This shadow is at a computer. I wonder who it could be. Am I seeing a trace of when he was editing a video? Yeah, let's say editing a video, not doing research late at night. I believe Kinoko-san was filming too, back when something grabbed my leg in the park. I wonder if the video might have caught something noteworthy. What about this noteworthiness over here? There it is again. This shadow's just standing here without a single movement. Can't be normal. So the ghost was here. I wish there was a dodge roll so I can get around faster. Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. I need to discuss something. Is there a chance that Bloody Mary is trying to possess me? What? How'd you get to that? Exactly, I've been thinking about this and it could only be you. What? What should I do? Kineko-san, do you know any rituals that aren't for summoning? Well, I know some ritual, but you'll need to show me your ankle again. And maybe your foot. Any that defeat or chase away ghosts? I do think there was such a ritual. Yeah, let me hear this ritual, Kinoko. Is there anything you'll be needing for that ritual? Huh? I'd like to help as much as I can. Just bring your feet. He says with a... look at him. And I'll do the ritual here tonight. So could you find and bring a spiritual medium for the exorcism? Spiritual medium? What is that? Something that has a strong ties to the ghost needed for the exorcism. And as long as you can find one, I'll be able to purge Bloody Mary with the ritual. Understood, I'll search around. About the room. First off, can I ask you about this room? This room, why? The ghost originally appeared in this room. I was thinking, no, it appeared outside of the room, Zammy. I was thinking maybe they'd left something here. Perhaps something memorable here, perhaps. I mean, the fact that they committed a murder is a pretty memorable thing, so that checks out. I'd have jumped on anything like that for my video, you know? Oh yes, of course. About the belongings. By the way, when you decided to move here, did you visit the place beforehand? Oh right! What? I did come visit, and there was a cardboard box in the far back of one of the closets. I knew the place had a history and there was a box there, so I really wanted to see what's inside. Tufts of hair, blood-soaked dolls. No, I never got to see them. Not even a peek. It was tightly wrapped with plastic tape and impossible to open. The real estate agent quickly took it away. I'm pretty sure there was something wild in there. Yeah, freaking 90s era adult videos. I really need to see that box. Could you find it? How could I possibly? I'm sure it's all been thrown out by now. Yeah, freaking rotting in some landmine. I said landmine, it's land dump. The only possibility I can think of is the resident gossip lover. Dodge roll out. Okay, what up, lady? I bet you have more questions for me, right? Okay, belongings left in the room. Excuse me, I have some questions. About the belongings left in Kineko-san's place. Huh? Belongings? I heard some sensitive items were left in room 104. In room 104? Densely wrapped with plastic tape. Plastic tape? Oh, the owner handed it all over to the police. Ooh, yes, of course they did. Yes, you usually wouldn't lay hands on things from the murder scene. Usually. Okay, what did you do? Yes, of course, not usually. Wait, did you... Humph? Want to peek? She took a picture of what was inside the box, right? She got all her friggin' grubby fingerprints all over the place. When the personal belongings came back from the police, I figured that owner would just throw them away, so I took them instead. I pretended to be a relative and it was easy enough. Simple. Humph. She does whatever she wants. You know, this lady, they're a dime a dozen. You're nice, so I could maybe give it to you. Not much of a present, of course. Wait, a dime a dozen is bad. She's a freaking dollar a dozen. Just a moment. Scared to think what might be in those things. But I need them to save my own life. Yeah, lots of shameful things happen in those belongings. It's in this box. Want to know what's inside? Humph. Here goes. Yeep. The murder weapon was just brought back from the police station. They're like, we don't need this anymore. Are you kidding me? It's the knife, of course. The knife, as in the one that Miwako Yotsuya stabbed the man with? Why would she want to secretly keep this? Why would the police want to secretly give it away? I should ask Kineko-san whether this was the box left in the room. Okay, we're gonna use a murder weapon to summon the ghost back. Is this one of the things you saw? He didn't see inside the box. We found the box. That's the one. The tape is gone, but I'm sure. About the contents. Any hair or nails or notebooks full of hateful words? No, it's just some dumb knife. Wait, you mean that's from the previous residents stabbing a man to death and stabbing themselves in suicide? A knife cursed with that resident's hatred? Sick! That is pretty sick. Mind if I snap a few pics of this? Why? It's for the views, lady. If you'll be using it to lift the curse, sure. You wanted a photo? This is a relic from a murder-suicide, right? I wouldn't call it a relic. I'll call it evidence. Also, the knife has drawn the blood of those 2 former residents. This will blow up instantly. Cursed to the max this beauty is. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But you can lift the curse with this, correct? Of course. Anyway, borrowing the knife for now. I just gave the knife to him. Okay. Sure. Okay, I need to find clues at the park as well. There might be something around where my leg was grabbed. So Jasmine? Where are you? You can walk to the other side of the... across the street, lady. Let me guess. That damn old guy. Okay, boomer. Did he come check behind the apartments? Says the kids walk this road to reach the park, so they need the view clear. I'll go find parking somewhere. You check the park. I'll be right there if anything happens. I'll be ready to call me stat. I hate this. Understood. Jazzy's just trying to find, you know, just trying to make an honest living by parking illegally. Peaceful as could be, but the ghost did show up here yesterday and scratched up my leg. Maybe what if it wasn't a ghost? What if it was a dog? A rabid one? I'm scared about what might happen, but have to do with what we can. What if it was a rabid ghost dog? That's the worst kind of dog. We're moving the car right now. I'm sorry for all the trouble. It's okay. I know it's a bother, but still. You know, most kind landowner of all time about yesterday. Park keeper. Actually, a woman's ghost grabbed my leg here last night. And I am planning on suing you. Would you have happened to see anything? A woman's ghost, you said. I think you have the wrong idea. No one really visits this park at night. Well, somebody scratched my leg. Was it you, man? It's not safe for a young girl like you to be here alone. Oh, but... Herm, how should I put this? There's a hospital behind this park. Some patients slip out at night and come here. They're here to smoke and drink and whatnot. Anyway, what you saw wasn't a ghost. Is that clear? Okay. Why is he upset all of a sudden? Because you might sue him. He's afraid of litigation. As he should be. The bench looks the same as yesterday. Check behind the bench. Maybe there's something stuck to the back again? Nope, not this time. Just some gum. And used needles. Hey, lady. Hinata. It's nice to see you again so soon. Here for a walk too? Hello, Hinata-san. They didn't even answer your question. That's so rude. Actually, last night I saw a ghost here. Or rather, the ghost grabbed my leg. No. That woman's ghost I saw? I didn't see it directly, so I can't say for sure. Have you ever seen any ghosts in this park? You best believe in ghost stories, cause you're in one. Well, I've seen her near the apartment before, but not here. Of course not. Please look out for Miwako Yotsuya's ghost on your end too. I will. I think you should stop going around that apartment too. I suppose you have a point. Well, it's for a job. I hope the streamer in room 104 can find a different apartment. So you know of Kinoko-san. What if Kinoko-san has a stalker and this is her? I happened upon his video. What a surprise it was. I could see the mirror she was reflected in too. It really is shocking to hear people summon ghosts. Are you friends with him? You should recommend he moves. I'll tell him that next time the ghost appears. Well, I guess the stalker wouldn't ask them to move away. Have you heard of a female ghost called Bloody Mary, Hinata-san? Bloody? No, that's a first for me. Mary I have. Bloody? I don't know. You stand in front of a mirror and call the name Mary, Mary, Mary 3 times. A mirror and a woman's name. Yes, then the ghost of a woman covered in blood appears apparently. Mari. Have you heard the name before? I told you, remember? The woman's name shouted by the murdered man. Oh, Mary. That's right, you did. Did Zammy just now figure out the similarities between the two names? The man was rumored to be quite the cheap, but to call the name of your lover right up until your final moments. Maybe that is true love. This is around where the ghost grabbed my leg yesterday. This bush might actually be big enough to hide in. You think so, lady? And we're dealing with a ghost here. What do you call when you're dealing with a ghost? That's right, ghost dealer. Any clues lying around, I wish. Some of the branches here are broken. Was someone here? Let's see, the branches seem to be broken towards the far right. Was someone moving around? Okay, the creepy man isn't here. Tons of trees and grass, not many people would want to go further. Okay, let's... Oh shit! Who is this guy? What's this shadow doing? It's about to run. Running through the bushes, pushing them aside. Examine thoroughly. These shadowy feet, I can only see what's here, but... I wonder where they're running to. Ghosts with legs running away feels kind of strange. The bush nearby had a branch broken towards the right. Could it mean that... they ran towards the forest? Okay, I wonder who this is. The shadow's on the ground and seems to be struggling. Oh, of course, this is me from yesterday. There's a hand reaching out from under the bushes. You know what they say, a Zammy in the bush is worth two in the hand? I think I got that saying wrong. Reaching out, claws ready. Was it reaching out to scratch me? Why even come after me? This clairvoyance power is so much trouble. Can't wait to stop saying things. What do you mean it's too much trouble? It already happened to you without it. If the hand is reaching out from the bush, the ghost must have actually been in the bush. Reach out and grab you. I should look carefully for any traces. Okay. So let's just check to see if there's anything over here. Doesn't seem like it. Let's check the bush again. Never mind. Got anything new to say? Nope. Okay, let's check the underbrush here. Follow the tracks. I wonder if there's anything on the other side of this forest. What's this? Oh, whoa. Check the branches. This is easy to miss, but the leaves on the branches are missing here. What? Maybe the ghost passed through here? Okay. So ask around for ghost sighting, look into the ghost behavior. I did all that. Let's talk to this man. Anything else you wanted to ask? Have you ever seen a ghost? Have you ever seen the ghost? Haven't any ghosts been seen in this park? He already told you no. Well, rumors are going around lately, but ghosts just don't exist. I see, sorry for bothering you. Ghosts don't appear in parks? What's behind the forest? There's a forest in the back of the park. Is there anything beyond that? It's the wild unknown, uncivilized nature, aka New Jersey. Ah yeah, before you could pass through to the other side. But there is a hospital around the back and patients would sneak out at night and do whatever they want here, smoking and drinking, carouseling, frolicking in the fields like a bunch of weirdos. They already have some patients feeling down from their illnesses. We closed up that back exit to avoid unwanted trouble. But that means that, yeah, it's just a dead end now, no way through. By the way, Zammy, if you heard this, you should probably go to the hospital and get your scratch checked out, because why are you here in the dark? He literally told you to not be here alone. But I haven't really found much. What am I going to do? So this lady got scratched by a possibly ill patient from a nearby hospital, right? Who snuck out to like do stuff. Okay? Now I'm not trying to be like I'm not trying to stigmatize people who are ill and patients in a hospital, right? But if they're sick, that sickness might be transferable. And you got scratched by something that might or might not be a ghost, but the probability is more on the fact that it might be a person than a ghost. Whether you believe in ghosts or not. Unless I do something fast, Whoa, scared me. It's from the director. I'm ready for my close-up. Miss Azami, how's it going? Good evening and good timing. Thing is, a ghost grabbed my leg and you're wondering the following. Isn't Bloody Mary stalking me and not Kinoko Tanihara? Correct. Yes, yes, yes. You know, what I would be wondering is whether I have, you know, a disease now. How did you know? As always, my power of vision tells me all. What should I do? I'm looking forward to this exorcism ritual. Does Bloody Mary's curse work as rumored to? Will Kinoko-san's amateur exorcism work? And can Miss Zami discover the truth behind this complex anomaly? Did you just call me to tell me that? I might be about to die, you know. We're all about to die in the geological sense. It's fine, you will not die, Ms. Azumi. Until that day, I won't let you. What do you mean? He's gonna kill you with his own hands. The case is far from over. At least you got out of the park. Kinoko-san, we really need to do the ritual. Oh no, he's been murder-suicided. Bloody Mary will kill me if we don't. I don't want to die, please. No one's here. Kinoko-san? Oh shit. Ah, no! Yeah! What? Oh my god. I love Jazzy. Do you like jazz? Because I do. Wait, why Kinoko-san? Ow. Kinoko-san, what are you doing? What? Oh no, no, no. Code red. Not good, not good. Gotta stop the stream. Halt. Desist. Desist. Hey, shroom balls. What the hell? You behind this all? Then you're the one who set up that attack on Zami at the park. That's it. Come taste karma. No, Jasmine, please stop. The music went away because this is the final hours of Kinoko-san and his career. The stream might still be on too. He went way past the line here. She already drop kicked him. I think worrying about like the consequences of like assaults are like way over. We're not here as shroomhead stagehands. This isn't enough. Forget the ritual. I'll use some trick with the mirror and make people think they saw a ghost. Yeah, say that while the stream's going on. Please leave. Just go. Leave. Okay. Hi. Next day. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do the social media research in this video and then I'll end the video there. Thank you for yesterday. I owe Shroom Pants at least one more up the jaw. You showed some great restraint back there. She literally drop kicked him. I guess based on like her that is showing restraint for Jazzy. Kinoko-san said something about using a trick on the mirror next time. Man, just thinking about it pisses me off. And all that happened on the stream last night. Socials must be a mess right now. Rah, that fungus brain. Oh, thank God, no more shroom. No, it is social media research. I thought it wasn't going to be there. Good or bad, people are going to react for sure. To say the least. But that means we might find some new clues. You really think we need more data? We were asked to prove that ghosts are real. Our answer, they don't exist. It was all set up by Kinoko. We poke Kinoko to pay up in full and it's case closed. Well, actually, I feel we still have some loose ends. I don't know exactly what they are though. Ha, that's the spirit. Nay. I'm just the driver. Investigation's up to you, Zami. Yeah, you're the driver, the bodyguard, and the private eye investigative, you know, double backstabbing lady ninja. In that case, I'll look into viewer reactions to Kinoko-san's video. And rumors about the ghost. I knew it. Kinoko faked the whole thing. Here's proof. Lolo. What an idiot. This looks bad. Worth the laugh if you ask me. Quite a bit of a talk going on, so time to use your glasses. And look a post about Kinoko and setup. You're right, I'll check and recheck everything. No, not everything. I'll never watch another Kinoko Tanihara stream again. Ooh, setup busters. Quite a bit of attention here. They're picking up on this hashtag. Reading posts, searching for keywords. Gotta wonder how many others are out there doing the same. Okay, Where's the apology video? I knew he was gonna have to set up an apology video. A public apology? That seems extreme. Classic Flaming 101. What do you mean that seems extreme? He was literally faking the ghost videos. So they think that we're assistants. Dude, film this without asking. You see girls and just accept everything they say. Not our intent at all. Though this one does have a point. Whoa, what? Jazzy. I knew no nice cheaters can make it on looks alone, but wow, girls can really choose any path in life as long as they look pretty. Probably shouldn't take the rest of that thread too seriously. The rest of this thread? Those two took on the job as hoax assistants. Trash personalities. Trash personalities? Like I said, those who were calling them cute have no taste. Enjoy not being picky. Gotta be fun down there. This guy's, oh, Chad, Giga Chad, Ultimate Riz, Sigma. You know what? Some people are going to the 18K Alpha Male boot camp. I'm gonna open up a 20K Sigma Male boot camp. You'll go to my camp and then we'll just like sit around and be like, you know, fish or something for the whole day. Say it to my face, you troll. Face to face, you and me. She is wanted in several provinces for assault. I'm talking about Jazzy. End of the road for Kineko. Good riddance. Sweep them under their butt, under before they start sinking. Now we're not going anywhere. Exactly. Yeah, we actually have a job, not like Kineko-san. Legit tired of these drama queens. We were being drama queens? Zammy, don't take any of this seriously. Oh no, Zammy's too pure for the internet. They don't know you, you don't know them. So it's just random everyday trash talk. Gotta let it go. Right. Alright. And not even started for the two chicks. I actually did just start as an investigator. Yeah, tell him Zammy's... Zammy's so... Zammy's is just a pure soul. Let's make sure this photo sticks around for the next generation. What good would it do to keep this for future generations? This is what some people consider their goal in life. Kineko-san had it coming though. Dude, let it go, Raffle. So Kineko-san set it all up. I knew from the start though. Someone has already made it a meme, LMAO. That edit was out in no time. Where is the edit? You can really never trust what you see on the internet, especially with AI stuff. Kineko Tanihara is cancelled. No! They don't know who the information is for. Do they think they're reporters or something? Oh. His days as a ghost watching streamer are over. Kineko live on as a comedian. Well, at least some people are still kind of supporting him. Word, but I wouldn't say it's the nicest comment. Dark Spec News picked up on it. I'll definitely have to look into this. Please do. So what is Dark Spec News? Now there's a lead to follow. A lot of people are bashing him, but why all the memes? I don't think people involved in the incident would appreciate being mocked. What a fitting profile pic. They have a point. A lot of opinions get buried in the crowd online. People involved in the incident? Who exactly, I wonder? Maybe we'll find out if we keep searching. People involved in the incident. There's a reaction to people involved in the incident. I'll give it a search. Good idea, look into that. Okay, so we can search up Dark Spec News. Dark Spec News is on the case. Curious findings in the photos that expose Kineko Tanihara's setup stream. This part in particular has people riled up. Did people catch Jazzy drop kicking him? Because nobody's talking about the drop kick. That'd be like the most amazing part of the video. You could almost call it a fan meet. In fact, that could save his career by making it seem like all of us like a setup for that joke. May not be 100% proven is faked. What? They grab your attentions with the clickbait. So bad he ended up pissing off the woman in the mirror instead. He even filmed this in the mirror without saying anything. True, also when you summon ghosts, some get mad if you don't dismiss them properly. They can't say the streams before this one are fake. And we still don't know what was staged and what was real. Rare to see someone being careful before making judgments. Yeah, what is this? Not the internet? Isn't there something there? What? We didn't notice, but there is definitely something there. Oh, snap. I mean, the first and second stream seemed real. Once a faker, always a faker. That's just how it is. LOL. We're talking about a female ghost. Isn't there that baby one? What? Just how many variations could there possibly be? Told you already, lots. We're talking about the one where you are attacked by the woman in the mirror if you don't give back her baby, Baby Blue. Did Konako get the ritual wrong? The mirror, it's the same as in the Bloody Mary myth. Maybe it's related. At the very least, it's clear they're not family. Did I get Baby Blue? Urban myth? I did get Baby Blue. Oh my god. Yeah, I wouldn't want to keep that baby. Jesus Christ. Did you guys know there's a way to hold a ghost baby? It's an urban myth from overseas called Baby Blue. You have to summon it in the bathroom at night. Make sure you lock the door, then stand in front of the mirror and pretend to be rocking a baby. You can call Baby Blue by chanting its name 13 times. It will grow heavier and heavier. Before it gets heavy, you need to flush it down the toilet or wash it down the drain. Holy crap. I mean, there is this... It is the urban myth, but like the allegory for like what this could be is kind of dark. It will come out of the mirror and attack you, screaming, "Give me back my baby." Satoru? Hey dear friend, have you heard of Satoru? Satoru is great at answering seemingly impossible questions. He's trickier than he seems. Let me tell you how to call him. What about Gojo Satoru? You can't use your own phone. Recommend calling from a payphone. When the call is connected, it will tell you where he is, then begin to draw closer. Ask him whatever you want. If you don't ask any questions, he will kill you. Don't take a call with Satoru lightly. Hanako-san from the toilet. It's hard to say whether Hanako-san is an urban myth or a ghost story. What? But the whole act of calling Hanako-san certainly fits either category. To get started, stand in front of the doorway of the third stall, spin around 3 times in front of it, knock on the door, politely ask Hanako-san, "Are you there?" If you succeed, you'll hear her say yes, but remember, Hanako-san died a torture soul, so don't go around summoning her as some kind of prank. Only comes out in third floor bathrooms. Bloody Mary. She might rip off your face or something, but she definitely won't grant any of her wishes, okay? Stigmatized property. When I asked if we could stop the call, they apologized. No need to apologize. I'm not your dad. They're looking for a new place now. Okay, let's look up people involved in the incident. I'm surprised that actually found results. I wonder what the victims or families involved with the murder-suicide at Umeki Flats think of Kineko-san's stream. We also got involved and ended up getting filmed. Aren't they just talking about the mess from Kineko's ritual? I bet it's this mob that dug up the story. Rumored sightings of the ghost of the dead woman. I feel like I've seen this photo somewhere before. Well, I haven't. Imagining things? Oh my god, is it the neighbor lady? No, I definitely remember seeing it. Where was it again? Oh, it might have been... Okay, so it's either the neighbor lady who's just kind of nosy, or it's the lady in the park. It's a direct traffic to the psych, getting their cash through ads and links, and stabbed her boss to death over an affair, right? Common law hubby with a kitchen knife then slit her own throat. They do say hell has no fury like a woman scorned. This is the same guy who was like, please don't say mean things about the people. We don't know them. A woman scorned, just like what the park keeper heard from the neighbor lady. That info is pretty accurate and it got around fast. They weren't even married, but she stabbed the trash guy for cheating. The guy was so horrible it must have driven her mad. The info's getting all mixed up. About that cheating creep? The park keeper did mention something about that. Even if this was a setup by Kineko, maybe the ghost itself is real. A cheating man who calls out his lover's name in a park. I wouldn't be able to stand it. Resentment runs deep. I'd kick his ass to the curb. Yeah, you tell him. Is the ghost Miwako Yotsuya? There's an article about her dad. So this guy's daughter was the mental case that stabbed the dirtbag then killed herself. Miwako's father? They did an article on him? Her father. Do you think there's more to this case than we realize, Amy? Yeah, probably like legal things to this case. Like criminal things. I guess it's time to use my special methods and see if he can tell us anything. Special methods? Nothing fancy. I was just an CIA agent. As long as he's still alive, we can talk to him. I have my methods. Oh my god. You know what? Jasmine's my favorite character. Can't believe the ghost was in yesterday's stream too. That means not all of this is Kinoko-san's setup? That would have to be the case. That reminds me, at the bottom of every bottle, the director mentioned that the case is far from over. With zero follow-up, That dude owes us a contingency plan. Okay, Batman. Hey, you're right. No follow-up at all. Our communication is basically just a monologue. Oh yes, also, about Miwako Yotsuya's father. The ghost father? Yeah, it might lead to some real talk. Yeah, let's just talk to this guy's dead... This guy had a daughter, right? She went through a freaking murder-suicide. We're gonna go up to him, talk to him about that, probably reopen some old wounds, and mess up his life just because we're like, hey, we're checking to see if ghosts are real. I don't know. No, you should not do this. I'll work on that end. You know where to look? Yeah, more or less. And I appreciate your help searching for the ghost father. The father of the ghost. Mickey Flats 104. Oh, a call from the director. How is it going? Director's son? We had a whole lot going on, you know. We encountered the ghost at Kinoko-san's place, but it turned out to be Kinoko-san himself. I've met my quota for ghost stories already. But the ghost did appear at the apartment yesterday, didn't it? Yes, it did. It was a setup, but it wasn't all a setup. The setup was for the setup. I was set up by the setup. The setup. Miss Azumi, the Bloody Mary issue hasn't been resolved yet. We still have people in danger of losing their lives. You mean really? From here on, the key to this case is whether you can determine the true nature of this actual ghost. Separate the setup part as unnecessary information, and look into the true nature of the ghost. Could that be about those new rumors? About the ghost's father? That is one of the elements. It's up to you, Ms. Amy, whether or not you can solve this case with no casualties. Alright, no pressure or anything. Alright, I'm gonna save the video here. Man, a lot happened. And, Jasmine's my new favorite character. Alright, I'll see you all on the flip side. Likes, comments, subscribe, etc. Do the whole shebang. Bye.